this is a gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna redo my little tutorial, okay? This is you. Don't mind all of these. I'm just kind of I've been doing a little modding. Okay, don't worry about that. That's something you don't worry about. Okay, you will have. These are the only things you will have. Okay, I'll explain all of this. Okay, now you'll have the noob upon base game, noob, the agent, the mercenary, patient, experiment, and those are the base ones. Alright, imprints. Let's talk about this guy. Yeah, you complete the game, you get an imprint. Usually, with imprints, you will unlock new ones. So, off those base ones, you would receive Trevor, Disquieted, and Offering. But I've done modding, and I don't need those, except for this one, because I don't know, don't ask. And then upon another imprint, you will get Massive and the Tinker. Upon another, you will get Massive. For now, let's do the noob, because this is the base one. Alright, this is the good one you want to start with. He's a precious little guy. Alright, agent, use this as an example for now. Alright, focus skill, we'll get to that, but his is ranged. Weak skill, melee, blah blah blah, whatever. Alright. Done. All you need to know is you gotta pick noob. That is the starting one. That is the best one for starting out. Alright. Alright. Skip through all that. Then you shall get off the bus. Very simple. It's like every other game. Use WASD to move. Use the mouse to move this little thing around. I will explain this later. People have trouble with this. We'll get that. Alright.
Don't have a go if you think it out enough.
What I was trying to explain here is that this is the starter area, the basic area. It's like a part of the story, so you can't die here. That's it. This guy. He's punching me up here. Alright, I'm getting, I'm getting all punched up. I should die now, in like one punch. But look, not. That's because you can't die here. The game won't let you. Alright, get a feel for how you fight. Because everything you know now will soon be gone. But this is a good tutorial, okay? Anyways, let me do this. Don't worry about how I feel like that, it's not important. Go on through. Again, you can't die. So learn how to fight here. It's not too hard. But most people's first instinct is to kind of hide away and avoid combat. That's not possible here. And it shouldn't be a worry too. These guys are kind of stupid. So, you just gotta get rid of them. Just quickly. Anyways. These guys, once they're all removed from your place of residence, you should have a complete building all to yourself. It's just quite nice, actually. It has all the necessities you could ever want. Get to them in due time. But for now, let us not fret over those details. So, I run back to the boss. boss man, I'm back. How was it? How was life existing? Alright. He's like, yo, I got something to show you, follow me, and then you follow him. Because you're like a child. You don't have a purpose. You're just kind of following what everybody else does, alright? This guy, he's like, yo, I got some candy, you follow him. Right? Okay, don't do that. But anyways, aside from the fact that I just called everybody a child, I didn't call you a child, I compared you to a child. There's a difference. Anyways, he opens up the cool mystery box. You hop inside as a first instinct. Don't worry about this, you won't have this unlocked yet. You'll be able to go through these 3. So, you change your difficulty, which you won't get as much XP doing it on easy modes. On hard modes, you'll get more. Actually, I have no idea what the difference is here, so I'm just going to do tough because it's easier for me to do, and I don't really care. So, you should either do normal or easy, depending on how good you are against, because now you can die, and that's not fun for anybody. Let's get into it. I'll show you around. Anyways, these guys are like, yo, we're AIs, and we are told we can't do anything but what we're told to do. And you're basically like, cool. Alright, anyways, these are the holograms, or training buddies, as the game actually refers to them. So, kind of dumb, but they will gang up on you. So, solution, you gotta punch them. Again, like I said before, people's first instinct is kind of to get away from them. Use right little thingy to block and get away. Because like, oh no, it's scary and I can actually die here. Oh no, it's so spooky. But that is a firm way to die. You may not be able to die easily now, but you wait till later. If you run away, you will die. I will actually do a show in a few minutes. But basically here you don't really have much to worry about. First tip of the day or thing or whatever, be aggressive, alright? Running away like a little girl is not gonna get you anywhere. Best bet is to stick with your guns. Also, quick tutorial. This is the dummy. Use this thing, press E on this guy. He opens up a little menu where you can upgrade points and stuff. I probably shouldn't have done that thing first, but you know what, I don't care. Anyways, boss man is basically, I'm gonna clean up in here because it's a dump and you would kill me if I didn't. I'm like, yo, that's so cool. Not getting a pay raise, buddy. Okay, still no difference. Actually, hold up, there is a difference. Yeah, I'm doing it on spooky mode. Anyways, yeah. Ow. Ouch. This is where things can get a bit hectic. Also, before you start waves and whatnot, if you press I or tab, you can open up your little menu here. Very, very cool stuff here. Anyways, yeah, these guys, they're spooky. Alright, don't let that fool you. You are usually going to end up being stronger than your enemy. So, do not be afraid to bring the heat, because if you're afraid to bring the heat, they will gang up on you. You will no longer be stronger than them. Because a guy who is better than one guy is not better against that same guy multiplied by 5, as he will get ganged up on. It's like an adult and like having like 10 children beat up on him. It's like that adult is obviously stronger than the children. But after a while, there's not a lot the adult can do to defend himself, alright? I don't know this from experience, but I'm just gonna assume that's how laws work. He's probably somewhere in science. I don't know. No, biology or something like that. Can you not do that, please? Anyways, yeah, as you can see here, I am very aggressive. I'm not afraid to attack. And that's good. Because I almost died there because this guy had a gun. You see, if I would have run away, he would have just shot at me anyways, and I would have died. So it's good to just not die. Okay? Anyways. The different colors basically mean they're better at things. But don't be afraid. Yeah, now we have red guy. The red guy is kind of scary. He's kind of strong. You see, that's no reason to be afraid of him. Look at him, big, and he's slow. This is what most of the time will be called a golem or a half mag. I'm pretty sure it'd be more classified as a half mag. That does not mean underestimate. There's a very specific way you're supposed to take these guys down. I will show you that, hopefully. He usually dies though. Just don't let him die. Okay. He's slower, but he hits harder. So solution, if you punch half mags 5 times, they'll get angry. Then you walk up behind him and kill him. Simple. And effective. Sometimes it won't be an instant kill like that. It'll be like they just knock them down, but it will deal massive damage and make killing them a lot faster. Hit them 5 times, run up behind them, don't get hit by whatever they're trying to do. Don't let them grab you or hit you, and jump on them. There's something a lot of people end up missing, and it makes a lot of fights against golems and half mags really hard. So, anyways, let's talk about skills, okay? As you saw right there, I did dodge, right? Let's not worry about that. Let's do melee. Alright, I've been hitting some people with baseball bats and stuff, alright? I got some melee points saved up. What do I do with melee points? Okay. So, it was like, my hitting. I was very slow, and now I'm really fast. Well, not really fast, but it's a lot better. Those are called core upgrade skills. I also got 2 little hearts. They're called corpus tracks. I just call them corpus because why not? But I don't know. Okay, that usually doesn't appear for me for some reason. I know it's supposed to, but it doesn't, but whatever. Anyways. Corpus. They're like Minecraft hearts. Alright? Each of those corpus blocks are like hearts, alright? Take damage, the corpus is damaged. But it is not destroyed. If you don't get hit for a while, it will regenerate, and that's good because having health is very good, especially in America where you pay basically tolls if you want to get medical attention. But that we're not in America. This is Nevada, which I know is in America, but that's then whatever. You get corpus by buying core skills. So like the agent, his was guns, so you'd have to unlock the core gun skill 1 to get a corpus. You can get a max of 4 unless you're the massive, which you get a max of 10, which is absolutely crazy. Which you would think would make you unstoppable, which it almost does, but it wears off after a while. But yeah, because I'm the noob, I don't have any core upgrade focus skills, meaning getting a technique 1, the first technique 1 I get gives me a corpus. Alright, that's good. The second one, like this, technique 2, will get me a third one. And then the third technique will give me a fourth one, and I will have maxed out. Usually, if you were like the agent, you would have to get gun handling 1, get 2, gun handling 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Because I am the noob, I don't need that, so upon getting technique unarmed, that gave me 2 instantly. Also, your weak skills will give you drawbacks and stuff, alright? So when I get this, if this was a core skill, or focus, this would say +2, or +2. If it was a weak skill, I wouldn't even get this. It would just skip over this, and I wouldn't get this. These are the big defining factors of who your character is, alright? They don't seem crazy at first, but they can get to be very important later. So we're going to do strength. Alright, strength is basically... Alright, strength. It's self-explanatory. How big weapons you can carry. Alright, can you swing big weapons easily? Or are they heavy? Alright, how much of a punch do you pack when you punch someone? More strength, more damage. Endurance is basically... You don't worry about all that, just worry about encumbrance. If you want more encumbrance and want to carry more armor, more endurance. Dexterity, how fast your character is. This is very important. I really like this one. Because at some point you can just start whizzing around. Like, this is fast for now, but at some points you can get so fast. And it's crazy. You can get so fast, bro. Oh my gosh, you get so fast, bro. Like, so fast. Okay, shut up. Tactics. This is your tac bar. It's not as important, so I usually ignore it, but that's bad. Because your tac bar is very important, but we won't get to that till later. Anyways. Time to show you what I mean by... Yeah. In this game, you shouldn't be afraid to fight, because if the game wants you somewhere, you will usually be strong enough. If you're not, you can just go and train and get stronger. But you're not supposed to be able to do this, because it's really hard, and you usually die. I'm gonna show you what you should be afraid of, and that's being too weak for an area. And, yeah, see? This is what you should be afraid of. People being stronger than you. Because they will always outnumber you. Also, people with guns are actually very scary. It's a very problematic problem in Nevada. It's political climate. It's not being... Ow. Leave me alone. This is what you should be afraid of, alright? Not those dummies. You're stronger than those dummies. Be aggressive. Here, there's nothing you can do. So just try your best and be as aggressive as you can. Because you weren't meant to win this part. You're meant to fail right now. Well, you will come back and you will be stronger. But for now, that is not you. So don't be afraid to be aggressive, because if you weren't supposed to be aggressive, or if you were supposed to be afraid, it probably means you weren't ready for something. And that's not the case for most things. So be aggressive, so that you get everything out of the thing. Anyways, I did not mean to do that. It's a waste of one bullet. It may not seem crazy, but I'm gonna get 13. Actually very nice. Anyways, did I get everything? Oh, yep. Alright, we can leave now. So, if you leave in the middle of a wave, it will restart you from the very beginning. That is bad. If you leave in the middle of a wave. So you see, I completed a wave and was going to move on to the next, but it didn't because I left. I don't have to restart from wave 1. I get to start back at the checkpoint, which was wave 2. Next time, I start at wave 2. Anyways, gun handling 2. So we'll put into dexterity. Because I like being fast. Yeah. We're ready. I'm body positive, you're quite the catch. Queen or king, you're one mean machine. It's a very nice machine. If you press the pause menu, it insults you. Yeah, very mean. That weight machine is like the only positive thing. That way it would be nice. Don't worry about that phone yet. I mean, you can, just doesn't really matter, you don't have to. And anyway, this guy also compliments you because he's a kiss up. Go through the door, please. Anyways, he cleaned up that entire place in the span of probably like 12 minutes. Which is quite impressive, actually. So we're gonna go here. This may go back, this may go right. All that matters is you're aggressive here, okay? Because if you don't get it now, you can just come back later when you're stronger. Just go back to the sleepwalker bed and keep trying. Alright? At the beginning, this game is very heavily reliant on grinding. Alright, you will not be like crazy stronger. You just gotta try. Alright? The worst you could do is just be like, I can't do this, and stop trying. Anyways, okay, you might have seen it. I do have this thing, so I'm not gonna use that. Okay, that's cheap. I just have it because there's actually like cool stuff. If you TP to bosses in like the campaign, give yourself some fun things, set up some cool scenes with slow motion. Kinda cool. Higher, give yourself money, you can float, you can not float, it hurts. Give yourself size. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We will not pick those up, by the way. Each one of these pipes is like partly broken. It doesn't matter. Pipe is basically fun. Literally, you explode and just die. Crazy. Strip your armor off. I don't have any armor. You can revive enemies and kill them. Look at that, they're all alive. And now they don't exist anymore. Give yourself strength and whatnot, cool. Just fun, cool stuff. Teleport to new areas. Become other characters. It's very fun. Just a fun game. Alright, we can all enjoy a fun game. Anyways. Okay, this part. Get away. Okay. Hey, some rocks. Press G to use your rocks. They're incredible. Actually, they're amazing. Alright, if you're having troubles and about to die, run away and throw rocks from a distance. It like always works. Unless they have a attack bar and just dodge your rocks, you should be completely fine. Anyways, this part is fun. Okay. Okay, I say be aggressive, but that also means understanding when you're about to lose. But yeah, check it out. Got him. Yeah. It's called being aggressive. Alright. Here you can run away. Right? Just don't, like, the only thing you do is run. Okay? It's okay if there's melee guys, because they can't really hit you if you run away. But if there's gun people, you're not winning the fight. That's just not gonna happen. Running away from people with guns doesn't work. So if you want to run away and make a tactical retreat, either do it fast enough and just dodge the bullets, or kill the gun guys. You won't see any gun guys until the end, and then one part that's kind of raised, whatever. Hey, dude, you're not supposed to hit me while I'm doing it, bro. Stop, bro. You're an AI, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah. Leave other rules. So we just go up here. Get up onto this thing. Easy. Easy way. Just make sure not to fall down there, because it'll be a bad time. For you. Anyways, you walk through this door, just press it on this guy. Donk. Donk. Baseball bat. Here, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. Absolutely nothing you can do. You won't usually die unless you're just being dumb and figure out a way to die. Because I didn't die there. You just press dodge like once and you should be okay. But there's not really any way to beat that except just tank it. Here, use whatever rocks you have. Alright, this part is kind of difficult. Just use your rocks. Use your rocks. Get through it. If you did take damage, this thing will repair your corpus. Like I mentioned before, taking damage will damage the corpus. If you take enough damage, lose all your health, it'll break the corpus and move on to the next one. You can repair it. And this way, it won't heal it. You can repair your corpus and get it back. If it is broken and not completely destroyed, then you can heal, but if it's destroyed and gone, you can't heal unless you get one of the med packs, and that's no fun for anybody. Yeah, there should be like 1 or 2 gun guys that walk through this door, but they're not crazy gun guys like that. They're not scary gun guys. They're kind of mid-level range like you. Anyways, safe travel, Dave. Alright, you should get a bit of money. If you're the mercenary, you will get extra money actually. It's quite nice. Get your XP and get out of there. Pretty cool. Anyways, go to training. Oh, by the way, if you press I or tab here, you can just straight up do that. Anyways, we'll get tactical novice, which will give us our first tack bar, and athletic sprint, because I like running away, even though I tell you not to. It can be a good resource for getting health back. So just run away smart. It's less of a run away, more of a tactical retreat. Okay. And I got athletic sprint. Why didn't my sprint change? Whatever. It's probably glitched out or something. Anyways, this is Bert. You can buy stuff from this guy using money. I would recommend getting armor and drip, mainly because the weapons you have now should last you for a while. So just create the drippiest character you can. Alright, we do this.
Oh, that's quality. Thank you.
Next question.
Oh, you're my favourite customer.
Am I right? Come on.
Do you need a bag?
This is drip. No. I can't wear this because I'm over encumbered, which will make you slower and stuff, so. basic shoes. I guess I can wear those, yeah. Anyways, drip. You get some cool colors. Anyways, you can colorize stuff if you still have money. Drip out your character. Anyways, that will be it. You will get some missions here.
Trucks away. Where we fly.
But I'm not going to do those today. I will enter it and leave. See if that fixes the whole sprint thing. I should be sprinting better. But I'm not. It just kind of worries me. But it's not a big deal if I don't. I would just prefer if I did, you know? Yeah, look at that. Sprinting better now. But yeah. If I can remember this right. Nope, it's not the right one. No! Yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed, have a good day. Like, please subscribe. I don't know if you like the voice or not, but to be honest, I don't care. Makes this recording stuff a lot easier. It won't be quality content, but it's gonna be made from the heart. Dang it. Anyways, have a good day now. Goodbye.